regain himself. Here we are with the tail of the tape. Petch Niyom, 28 years of age, 168 centimetres tall, official weight of 116 pounds with 80 fights under his belt. Yord Sillapa.
Died. A good kicker can be a good clincher.
That is correct. And I mean, often you need to kick to get inside the clinch. It is a very underrated strategy to use, kicking to get inside the clinch to break that distance. Oh, teeping the leg to start things off there from Petch Niyom.
So if you're just joining us, this is the second fight of the afternoon. In the red corner, Petch Niyom. In the blue corner, Yord Sillapa.
Oh, big right teep, sending Yord Sillapa to the canvas there. Yord Sillapa tries to return the favour to Petch Niyom, but Petch Niyom's not having it. The fantastic timing from the clinch phenom.
Petch Niyom doing a very good job to manage the range right now. Yord Sillapa throwing his hands in the air, trying to feint, trying to get a read from his opponent, but Petch Niyom looks very much in control as he dances around to his left. A very nice style as both fighters go for the exact same kick, so reading each other very well at the moment. The first round tends to be quite relaxed, but at the moment with SKS Empire, we've seen these first two rounds be quite explosive.
Yeah, last week was a good display of what you're talking about. Absolutely electrifying action in the first and two rounds of nearly every fight last week, Jimmy.
Absolutely. Every round was explosive. Very entertaining Muay Thai. We are scheduled for 5 fights this afternoon. And of course, you can watch us here live on YouTube at 2:30 p.m. Thai time. Both fighters in the center of the ring. Once again, not much going on at this moment in time. Both fighters still trying to get a read and download the information on their opponent and then hopefully upload it later. But Petch Niyom lands a beautiful jab down the middle.
You can see Yord Sillapa just trying to edge forward and send that leg kick down the line. Goes for the outside as well. Oh, great distance management there by Petch Niyom as well. But Yord Sillapa steps inside the clinch as Petch Niyom gets that classic Yotin vice grip around the neck. As our referee breaks them apart, puts them back in center ring with about 45 seconds to go, Jim.
It looks like Yord Sillapa is having a little bit of difficulty finding the range at the moment, but this is the first round. It's the round that you can try something new. Petch Niyom just doing a lovely job of constantly flicking the hips, teeping out when he needs to, but keeping his opponent on guard every time. Both fighters now in the clinch, some knees going into the sternums of one another. The referee pries them apart, brings them into central ring.
You can see that classic little teep to the leg. Very good strategy for a Muay Thai fighter. And for those watching at home, Muay Thai means a clinch fighter. That is the end of round number 1. We'll be back in just a moment. The red corner. And you can see that, you know, Jimmy was talking about, oh, how come he's not walking forward? He's not walking forward. But typically, Muay Thai fighters tend to warm up by the third and the fourth. Pretty classic Thai style. Here we are for round 2 of action. Petch Niyom kicking up onto the right arm of Yord Sillapa, trying to take out the punching power from the man in blue.
I'm curious to see how Yord Sillapa will actually close the distance in this fight. Petch Niyom, in my view, in the first round, controlled the range beautifully and did not allow Yord Sillapa to really get anything off. He did get hit with an elbow, so once Yord Sillapa is on the inside, he does a good job. Petch Niyom just very calmly teeping his way through the rounds.
Well, we know that Petch Niyom's coming off 2 KO losses, so he's going to be very careful in this fight. He's not going to give away too much information too early on. And he also doesn't want to be reckless because Yord Sillapa is a big puncher. He's got heavy hands and a lot of power in them as well. You can see him trying to work the body there, Jimmy. Stepping into the clinch, slips the arm through. But there, Petch Niyom applying that Yotin-style lock there.
Yord Sillapa did a very good job to pummel on the inside, but Petch Niyom was just one step ahead and got the outside grip. Very nicely done by Petch Niyom. And like you said, he's coming off a knockout defeat, which means he's going to be very hesitant. It's very hard to convince yourself that that knockout is no longer going to happen just because you're in another fight. So we'll see how Petch Niyom adjusts, but I think he's doing a fantastic job so far, but Yord Sillapa, I think in these later rounds, is going to close the distance well.
Well, unlike you, Pet Niyom is very mathematical and very calculated here.
Nah, I absolutely agree. And Pet Niyom is just a very, very good fighter, unlike your career in Muay Thai. Yord Sillapa now marching forward and just trying to find his range. Pet Niyom teeping his way through, but Yord Sillapa ever so slowly will catch it and will get on the inside, and I think will deliver a vicious blow we just saw then.
Absolutely devastating, that blow there. So here we are with Yord Sillapa on the forward march, but Pet Niyom doing a great job of breaking down that distance with that little sneaky teep, but Yord Sillapa takes him to the canvas.
Slowly but surely he's finding his timing, and that's exactly what we've expected. He's downloading the information the best way he can. He lands a right hand upstairs, and it looks like he did not like that at all. He's marching forward now. It looks like it might have been a little bit of a low blow, but a quick check from the ref and they carry on. And that is the end of round number 2. We're going into a third. This one is going to be fireworks. Talking about, it didn't land hard, it didn't land clean, but it definitely shot the opponent. And when you've been knocked out in a previous fight, as you might know, Joe, you are very, very hesitant to take any more shots.
Well, I'm very hesitant to take cheap shots right here. Now we're here for the the third round of action, scheduled for 5, of course. Pet Niyom taking on Yord Sillapa straight into the clinch, fighting for position here. Our next bout number 3, Pet Palahus taking on Jomod at 118 pounds. Stab for stab here, with Yord Sillapa trying to apply his own Yotin-like lock.
This is what I was expecting from the early rounds, and as you explained, it's more of the later round strategy. Both fighters very active in the clinch. The referee letting them go to work as he now pries them apart, brings them into central ring. But Yord Sillapa, now the big aggressor. Pet Niyom has now given up that tactic of the teep and is going in for the clinch.
That's right, wrapping that arm around with the vice grip, stabbing the knees in like your puns against me in my fight career. Locks on, turns, knees again. Great work there from Pet Niyom as the referee brings them back into center ring. Yord Sillapa pushes off, catches the leg, answers back with that middle elbow and a short elbow over the top, but finding it hard to reframe in the clinch here. But I think he might be able to take him out here.
He's dropping down with the elbows, and Pet Niyom looks a little bit dazed by those elbows. Yord Sillapa has definitely smelt blood and is attacking Pet Niyom right now. If Yord Sillapa keeps this up, I think he may be able to finish Pet Niyom.
With about 1 minute and 15 to go, Yord Sillapa can smell the blood in the water, going hammer to toe with the elbows. Oh, Pet Niyom stabs his own knee in, throws his own elbow over the top, and he drops him to the canvas. Is this the end of Pet Niyom as he regains composure?
He's wobbling, Joe. He is definitely some of the referee says carry on. Yord Sillapa is going in for the kill, but he fires one back of his own. Can he survive this round? The referee pries him apart once again, and he's going to go for a big left elbow, sends him to the canvas. The referee has seen enough, and that is it, folks. The fight is over. Beautifully done there, Joe.
And that is all she wrote, folks. Yord Sillapa, the man with the golden elbow, taking it against Pet Niyom. There is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the man in blue. Elbowed to the canvas.
What a fantastic fight we just saw.